In this video, we're going to be talking about Solana. We're going to be analyzing the price of Solana, basically giving a technical analysis upon price action and seeing where price is heading this week. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to get 600 subs, as well as that before investing into Solana. Please do your own research, as I'm not a financial advisor. So as you can see here on CoinMarketCap, Solana is currently down 3.98% at the time of recording. You can see that price is trading around $89.2. You can see on the chart that price did reach the daily high of around 93.3, and then from then onwards we pretty much had some bearish momentum come through into the market, pretty much making a bear trend essentially. You can see here pretty much lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and pretty much bearish overall on the daily. We pretty much did reach the daily low of around $88.2, which is pretty low, to be honest, on the daily. And if we do check on the weekly to see how Solana has been competing on the weekly, you can see here that Solana did reach the weekly low of around $78, and then pretty much the weekly high of around 94.4. So it's looking good for Solana. We're slowly and gradually building ourselves back up to the 3-figure mark, which is really nice to see. Even if we check on a trading view to see how Solana has pretty much been performing, we can check here on the hourly. You can see here that we did have the initial accumulation schematic that did play out, and price did come back into this demand zone. Pretty much respected. I wouldn't say tapped into it. We pretty much just missed it by possibly a few cents, and then from then onwards we did have the initial rise towards upside, pretty much breaking structure. In my opinion, where do I feel like Solana could come back down to? I feel like there is loads and loads of imbalances that yet have to be filled in. So let me just go into the higher time frame, like the 4 hour. We could possibly roughly come back into this demand zone essentially. Yeah, you can pretty much see how perfectly that previous demand zone was to this demand zone as well. So yeah, pretty much this is the most probable demand zone in my opinion. Because if we do draw a Fibonacci retracement from, you could possibly say from this low to this one. Let me just quickly get a Fibonacci retracement. Let me go into hourly instead. So yeah, it's from this demand zone essentially all the way to the high. You can see that this is probably the best demand zone area. You can see within roughly around the 0.618 and the 0.786 region, which is very strong reversal areas. And then what if we do tap into this region, we should have another leg towards upside, possibly even reaching past the 3-figure mark, roughly around $100, which would be really nice to see for Solana. Once we do reach past the 3-figure mark, then we should have some really strong bullish momentum come through into the market. But we also have to take into consideration of the current market conditions of Bitcoin. So if you look over to Bitcoin to see how Bitcoin has been performing, we can check here on the hourly. So yeah, pretty much Bitcoin is also on the pullback as well. Hopefully it looks like Bitcoin is starting to gradually build itself back up. We did fill in the imbalance, but we didn't tap up into the strong demand zone. So it just depends on how Bitcoin does react. We could possibly have another leg towards lower demand zone, you never know. But hopefully not, but hopefully we can start reaching the highs of around 45k, possibly even 50k essentially. Because if we do check on the hourly, on the 4 hour, you can see here that this is a very strong demand zone, and from then onwards we should make a new high. Pretty much hopefully we can have a breakout structure from this previous leg, previous lower high. I wouldn't say as a lower high essentially, because we didn't make a new lower low. So I wouldn't consider this. I would most probably call this our complex, pretty much a complex lower high, as we didn't make a new lower low. So once we do make a new higher high, then it would be good to see if price is bullish. So the main area where I feel like if prices tap into is this really strong supply zone, roughly around the 40, between the 45 and pretty much the 46k area for the overall market. So yeah, so hopefully the overall market is bullish, and Solana we can possibly reach possibly even this target roughly around $143, which would be really nice. And in my opinion, I feel like Solana does have the potential to even reach $300. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as I'm trying to hit 600 subs. Peace.